All right, hi everybody. We're back in Dolly Sods up at Bear Rock Trail. We have a new person with us again, Jason. He came with us on a trip back in February. This is his first time in Dolly Sods, so we're going to try and show him the ropes, show him around. Joel is with us as well, our usual offender. So we're going to do a trail that we haven't done before. We're going to go in on the Beaver, I think it's Beaver Rock Trail. And then there's a section near the southwest that we haven't done. So we're going to do that loop. And then that will kind of have completed everything up in this region. So this will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today is what, the 23rd of October. So we'll get on trail and keep you all posted. All right, so we're only about a mile in. We just crossed the last source of water. There's Joel, there's Jason, and the water is down there. We won't get another source of water until we get up this mountain, around and back down the other side. I think we're going to try and camp for the night. So most of the leaves have left the trees, fallen. So we're a couple weeks late for the fall colors, but there's still some. So we'll try and catch some pictures of that. Made it to our normal first stopping spot, which is the we always call the party tree. There's some other hikers going out, and there's Jason and Joel, and you can see most of the leaves have fallen from the trees, but still very pretty up here. But I just wanted to share a quick video because this was normally where we stop for a minute, take a break, and head on down the hill. Most of it is less technical from here out, so we will get back on the trail. going on? Hey. All right, so we've made it down to our next junction. We're going to head to our right to the Dobbin Grade Trail. This is the direction that Joel and I haven't done in the past, so it will take us up that way towards back out towards the I guess west side of the mountain, and then we'll wrap around tomorrow and do towards the Beaver Dam area and hopefully skirt that and then back out. So I'll share more pictures and videos as we go. Sun is starting to go down, so when we get to camp we'll probably get into a rush of kind of getting everything set up and get something to eat and then get ready for tomorrow. But if there's something I can share, I will do so. All right, so we found our camping spot. This is just on the other side of the trees from it. I'll walk us into the camping spot in a minute, but we're next to a creek, and this is kind of the view from right outside of our camping area. We're looking for some firewood and stuff, so there's Joel. He's heading into the woods to try and find some firewood and all, but yeah, very pretty spot. Sorry if I'm going too fast or anything, but up here we've got the moon's even out, so it's a half moon. It's kind of clear, so we should get some good stars. And then we're down in this trail, which I'll head back into so you can see what it looks like at our camping spot. So we're down near one of the creeks in the crossing. We'll jump back on that trail tomorrow morning, and once we get on that trail we'll be heading left or south down the side of one of the mountains. So here's our setup. Here's Joel's tent, or sorry, hammock. I don't know if you can hear it, probably not, but the creek is right over there. So this is his spot. And there's Jason's spot, and then there's my spot. I'm a little too close to the fire ring, so I'm hoping we won't get too much ash and all on my tarp, so we'll have to see. But yeah, nice camping spot. And I got to get out in the woods here to help the guys find some firewood. But again, here is the stream we're right next to. Very nice. It's flowing at a pretty decent rate. One of the things we did find, that Dolly Sods is unusually dry right now. So I don't think I've seen it this dry before. A lot of the trails were dried out. Usually the trails are very muddy and stuff. So, but anyhow, this is it for us for tonight as far as our camping spot is, and I will probably get back to you a little bit later. I know it's very hard to see, but there's deer running out there. Jason and I are coming to look for firewood, and all of a sudden there was one on the trail. Of course, you never get your camera out quick enough, but there's 3 or 4 of them up in here. So.
Right here. Right here. Looking at us. Can you see him there?
Yep, I see it. Oh, yeah. So we already broke camp. It's, as you can see with the weather behind me, it's very foggy and very kind of socked in. We've been on the trail for about an hour. It's 11:40. We have come up the trail from down where we were camping. You can, let's see, where's the sign? There's the sign. And that's the trail that we came up. In the past, we've always gone around this way, which is a loop north along the ridge. So the only trail that Joel and I haven't done in this area is behind me, and that goes south, and then we'll cut back east and loop around towards the beaver dam. So Joel's gone ahead, Jason's here with me, and yeah, we're gonna start making our way. We'll probably stop at some point for a quick little snack lunch type thing, and when we do, I'll probably break out the camera again. So that's what we have so far.
Grab a picture of that? Or? Yeah. You could
Come in there and get out of the wind.
Right there.
right, so we finished our trek across the ridge. Unfortunately, it's so foggy, you can see it passing actually behind me, that we really couldn't see anything. So we talked about maybe coming back and do this again next year, hopefully in some better weather so we can get the views. We haven't done this section. It would be really kind of cool to see. So, but we're at our split point. So here is Harmon Trail, and we will be heading that direction. Down the hill for the most part, cross some creeks, and then look for a campsite, and we'll get back to you. We just came through this section of beech wood with all the leaves down, very orange. It's really pretty. I don't recall there being such a section with this much beech trees in it. So again, this is a section that we haven't done before, and we'll definitely have to come back when it's all green and lively. So there are still a lot of leaves, and there's robins like everywhere. So
Just gotta go through a lot of undergrowth first.
yeah, right. So yep. So we just got off of Harmon Trail, and we are getting ready to take a right onto Blackbird Knob. This will take us around Blackbird Knob to the creek that we plan to camp at. So we'll be heading off this direction down through that pine forest, and we should run into a creek first, and then we'll hit the second creek is where we'll camp. And Joel said he was going to make everybody dinner when we got there. So we're still hiking across the next knoll. I don't think it's Blackbird, but it's the knoll just west of it. So it's very flat. I'm gonna show you kind of behind me. It's very pretty up here, very flat. Again, we're kind of sucked in with the clouds, but very nice. And then behind us here off the trail is a little campsite. So I've marked it on my Gaia so that way if we ever get up this way, we can potentially use it. The water should be pretty close to my right down the hill. Yeah, thanks. A little bit of a change of plans. We were going to camp on that hill over there and then come down through this bog area in the morning and then head up this trail. But the hill over there did not have any good camping places, especially for the hammocks and the tent. So we decided to go up this way and find some camping sites in the woods that we'll run into, which then also provide a shorter hike out in the morning. This way over here is the way Joel and I went a couple years ago, and it's through the bog, and it's really wet and bad. So and there's also really no camping. You'd end up back at the car before you got to anything good. So but that's the plan right now. We're gonna head up here, and then when we get set up, I'll try and get some more videos in. Okay, so we made it to camp. I'm actually sitting under Joel's tarp and near his hammock because I'm a little bit more on a hill, and we're making dinner. Joel's actually getting the fire going, getting that stoked. My hammock's over there. There's Jason, and then there's his setup over there, and he's heating up his food as well. So it is drizzling out kind of a little bit, raining, very light rain. So we'll see how the evening goes. Hopefully the rain will stop, and it won't be raining tomorrow or anything, and won't rain through the night, so that we can kind of dry out a little bit. Some of our stuff is still wet from last night, or this morning I should say. So we'll probably get about a 2.5 to 3 mile hike out tomorrow morning, so it'll be a short hike. We had to come up on top of the ridge to camp. Didn't find the sites down in the bog area. I should have listened to Joel. He said that there wasn't any sites down there, so he was right.
It's okay. You live and learn.
You do. You live and learn.
And then we had to hike 4 more miles to find
no,
it.
It wasn't 4 more miles. so we found this little spot up on the hill. We kind of took a gamble, figuring there would be something up here on the way out. So luckily we found it. We found the one is right next to the trail, and then Jason has the wherewithal and the smarts to hike a little further past it, and we found this one. So it's real nice. It's not right on the trail, and it's kind of secluded and all. So as you can see, again, I'll do another pan. This is the site. So a little chilly out, rainy, but we'll get some warm food and Probably sit next to the fire a little bit. And yeah, hope it stops raining soon. All right, it's 10 o'clock on October 25th. It's our last day, Sunday. Here's the campsite we had last night. We've all cleaned up, leave no trace. So we've kind of burned up all the wood last night. It got pretty cold. It's what, in the 40s this morning. It's only supposed to get up into the maybe upper 40s. So we are heading out. Hopefully it'll only take a couple hours. There's Joel and Jason. And yep, we are on the trail. Catch up with you.